Hi, and welcome to another episode of Cracking the Box. Today we have just hot off our shipping box. We have the Meng VsKfz 617, which is the German mine roller. I don't know a lot about this unit. I can see that looks like they changed. This box has a little label over it where the model number is, or the kit number is. Some little interesting points. Meng Model is a new manufacturer, which I'm sure some of you are aware of. This is a part of their Stegosaurus series. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. The last one's the Velociraptor series. That was the Meng pickup trucks. But obviously they're kind of doing it in sizes. So maybe this is a medium size, so this being a Stegosaurus versus a Velociraptor. I can only imagine when we're going to get up to the Tyrannosaurus Rex or Brontosaurus maybe series, then we're going to be looking at some big kits. So very curious to see where we go with Meng Model, but let's take a look at this one. The side of the box has some interesting camo versions of the I can't quite get the other one in there, but there it is, of the mine roller. And this one I'll just read a little bit off of here just for reference's sake, because we don't really know a lot about this. VsKfz 617 is a German mysterious weapon which used in World War II and has an unknown story. The strong and gigantic wheels are used for detonation of mines to obtain a cleared access path for German infantry and AFVs. The vehicle has a turret of Panzer I, which is equipped with MG-34 machine guns, ensuring the close defense of the machine. It is said that the VsKfz 617 has been through the Battle of Kursk. According to the result of Soviet text, the vehicle is not a good minesweeper. Okay, well, let's take a look inside, shall we? And again, we have a nice presentation here from Meng. I mean, they have the link and shoes are in here for the various the pieces that go around the wheel. It's kind of funny looking at this kit because just recently I saw War Horse, which is a great World War I movie if you haven't seen it yet. And they have a scene where the four horses are having to trek this giant artillery piece up the hill, and the artillery piece has wheels very much like this to essentially, I thought it was to some degree to get up steep inclines so that the wheels would lock and not move back, but they also had this flat wheel kind of scenario. Here's looks like sprue B, which has some some of the various gun pieces, the turning, I'm not sure if that's the front wheel or if that's the turret. There's obviously a kind of a gear turret ring here. That might be one of the wheels, I guess. So let's see what else we have. This is only one of one in terms of sprue B. That's why I was thinking it must not be the wheels, because we've got, well, the front wheel must be the front wheel then. There's only one front wheel and two rear wheels. So this one we have sprue A, which is the rear wheel. Let's see if I can get it up here any closer. And I said I would use my other piece, but here, let me try the underside of the box for the zoom in photos here. Is that going to work for us? No. Oh, well, there it goes. Anyways, so you can see some detail here. Not a lot, but I mean, it is obviously a very basic vehicle. There are some very small, which I'm not sure you're going to see, but some very small bits here where my thumb is. Move my thumb towards the piece there. Come on, zoom in there, baby. Yep, you almost had it. No, okay. Don't cooperate with me then. All right, then we have another copy of that A for the other wheel, obviously. And then we have the main body of the vehicle. There aren't a lot of parts, so I will go slowly on this vehicle. There were complaints about the other one some of them going too quickly. So here's the top piece. Nice. I think the camera is going to cooperate with us there. Various hatches, obviously. The rear turret that they're talking about with the machine guns. Bottom is undetailed on the underside. Plastic quality looks very good. Some push marks on the bottom. Nothing on the top. The texture, there's actually a texturization on the top of the hull, which is nice to see. Very good detail, I would say. Weld lines. I mean, reference-wise, I have no idea whether this is accurate, but in terms of just overall presentation, let's see how the piece fits on the lower. It fits right in there. Looks like a perfect fit, actually. So that's nice. So here's the lower hull. And again, if our camera will cooperate, there we go. You can see, you know, it's got quite a bit of small detail. There's still, I can't quite tell if that is texturization or it's just the plastic. It looks like, no, this is more flat. The other one did have actual texturization. The inside is ribbed for strength, I assume. I mean, it's not part of it doesn't have a detailed interior unless they have actual pictures. I doubt, obviously, any vehicle would have that type of ribbing. And very nice. And then this one includes some chain and some wire. So I'm not going to open that one because it really not a lot to see there otherwise. And here's the top turret piece, which I'll open so you can see. Maybe I'll use the manual for the black here. Maybe that's going to work better. Oh, and flying off there. The underside. Come on, camera. I think that's cooperating a little bit better. There's some nice kind of bolt. I'm not sure those are bolts. They look a bit oversized. Let me see if I can hold this steady enough to get a. Yeah, there we go. Well, let's see, it focuses for a minute and then it goes out. I can do a fixed focus with this camera. Unfortunately, that would mean that everything would have to be presented at exactly the right height, which I think I may start doing for some of these because I can potentially set it and then I can just lay the screws down and run around. But I'm gonna have to get the right table mount or some kind of camera mount in order to do that. But anyways, you can see that's the top. It has quite a few little rivet details. There's stuff I'm seeing with the camera that I wasn't even seeing with my naked eye, like the around the ring details here. Okay, and then we have the this is an interesting setup. We have the various pieces. These are some of the obviously wheel pieces here, and with their, I'm assuming that this maybe all works when you get it assembled so that they rotate around. At least I'm getting that impression. And I have to use my scissors to open this here. And take a look at these individual links. So there are two different sets now, three different sets. I remember that there's two different types here shown. And again, these look pretty detailed. I have no idea the accuracy. Nope, too close. Too close. Yeah. Not a lot to see there, anyways. And I'll open these up, but I'm not sure there's anything we're really going to see with the wheels. If anybody knows more about this model, I'm sure we probably had somewhat of a discussion about this when the kit was first announced in our news section, but if there's anything to add, ooh, that's making a messy. It's going to take a long time to clean that up. So you can see, again, these pieces, I'm not sure they would show, but there are some push marks there on that one. Nothing on the undersides, but I'm not sure these would show, and even if they did, you could probably clean those up a bit with some sanding. Although there are a lot of them, so they would have to potentially clean quite a few of them up if you wanted to make sure those weren't going to be seen from the underside when it's, you know, leaned over one way. You might see it versus, you know, if it's okay. Well, I think that covers. Let's take a look at the manual. Obviously, the manual, nice color manual showing introduction to an interpretation of shoes with metal blocks inside. I think they're meaning that they just these don't have. Well, it's possible. You know, these do weigh actually a bit more than I think the plastic would make them weigh. So maybe they did that so that they would accurately flop over. But again, not sure why with most modelers that would make a big difference. And they're showing that one. This other half one, I'm not sure what they're showing there. But anyways, that's just a cutaway. Oh, that's a cutaway of it. Okay. All right. So, and then we have following just step by step, pretty straightforward stuff. And you can see it's not, you know, there aren't a lot of pieces here, but there's everything that needs to be here, obviously. And finally, we have, again, a couple of different versions of Camouflage that they show, all showing Curse 1943 as the unit and time designation. And that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that quick little preview. We'll, of course, get a written online review up on this as soon as we can. Thanks for watching.